A friend of mine once told me, "Wow, your life is my dream." While it was a flattering comment, and it made me feel particularly good about what I happened to be doing at the time, it also made me reflect about all the life events and obstacles that I had needed to overcome so that, for a few moments, someone would catch a glimpse of me and utter such a comment. To make things clear, I wasn't doing what it is that I was doing in order to be admired by anyone. Ultimately, I was there to connect with my children and spouse as I led them up a mountain on skis in powdered snow. I suppose we could have stayed home and connected there, but I think that there is added value in connecting together while trying to accomplish something that brings both hardship and excitement, and where the need we have for each other is heightened due to remoteness and inherent risk. Now, it may surprise you to learn that I first entertained the thought of traveling through the wilderness with my spouse and children long before they came into my life. I was probably 15 or 16 when my desire to have children became clear to me, and what naturally followed in my many daydreams was me entertaining the thought of how I was to raise them. This vision of being together some distance from civilization and depending on each other for travel, safety, accomplishment, as well as pleasure also came to me around that time. However, I was not to have children for another 20 years. So, looking back at that small glimpse in time a couple of years ago, with me trekking up the mountain with my family in tow, I'd say that my life is my dream too. Now, having said that, let's put things into perspective. First of all, anyone looking at that small glimpse in time and thinking that it defines my entire life is completely deluded. So, if you tend to catch a glimpse of someone having a really powerful moment with any sort of envy, you are not being totally fair with yourself. Sure, it would be great to trade places with that person at the very moment that years of effort and overcoming tragedy and surmounting obstacles finally come together to produce such an event. But in reality, that moment would probably leave you wanting. For it is because of the life events and efforts that such a moment in time has any meaning. Sure, you could take selfies and concern yourself with bragging rights, but the thrill of it would be just as short-lived as the next swipe on social media. Second, it is important to note that in envy we tend to take the best that several people have to show in their life and compose an unrealistic composite person who, for example, has Joe's Ferrari, Mike's natural athleticism, Mary's good looks, Nancy's brains, and of course Jerry's hot wife. But you see, that person doesn't exist. Sure, you can always find someone who has some aspect of their life that surpasses yours. But if you only focus on that, you will forget that Joe has a Ferrari, but is also dealing with cancer. Mike is an athlete, but he's struggling with substance abuse. Mary is very good looking, but has severe bouts of depression and difficulty getting close to anyone due to being tossed from foster home to foster home when she was a kid. I could go on, but you get the point. You can't get other people's shining moments without taking their struggles into account. That being said, you shouldn't envy anyone. I'll say it again, you shouldn't envy anyone. What you should do instead is get inspired. Just like my friend really meant it when he said, "Your life is my dream." Admire that moment with all your heart, and then consider all that had to be overcome to get there. Then, get up and start untying the knots that hold you back in your own life. Heal the relationships that need healing in your life, and do away with the ones that violate your boundaries. Form some strong relationships with virtuous people and raise a family with love and compassion. This will not keep you from dealing with tragedies and all kinds of difficult moments in your life, but they will give you the support, motivation, and reason to overcome whatever life puts in your way. I hope this helps. Please share your comments below. If you found this useful, please like and share with others so that they may benefit. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to know whenever I offer you a new video. Thanks for listening.